So here we're going to do some dumbbell shoulder press. We're going to do this for about 4 sets to failure. I usually like doing these to start off my workout, just to kind of just warm up and get my heaviest lift of the workout done first, so I have the most strength. Only had 50-pound dumbbells here, so that's why I decided to go to failure. Now, if I did it with my normal weight, I probably would just do about 3 to 4 sets to 10 to 12 reps. You want to keep those elbows tucked in slightly and to not go too much below parallel with your shoulders on the bottom of the rep. This will just prevent shoulder, injury, and just keep your rotator cuff from getting too beat up. Now we have bicep curls, and we're going to go ahead and just do these 4 sets to failure. Been liking going to failure lately just because I feel like it's really giving me a better pump and more burn on my muscle. And these are just easy way to go to failure. So great workout, basic workout. It's pretty much a staple of my routine. As you can see here, I'm keeping those elbows tucked into my waist to try to really get a concentration on the bicep, and trying not to swing too much, trying to keep good form. Cheating a little bit and on things is not too bad. Here we have the hammer curls, same as the bicep curls, usually do about 4 sets to failure. They only have 50-pound dumbbells, so we went ahead and used those to failure. Usually I might use a little bit of a heavier dumbbell, but these are just great to really get the width and size of the bicep and work your brachialis muscle. But now we're going to go ahead and move into side lateral raises, and then also we're going to superset these with some rear delt raises. I like to superset these just to really get them both firing, and also kind of work a little bit on my cardio. Working on my cardio just a little bit. So I like to do a little bit of a superset towards the end of my workout to really just exhaust myself and finish out the workout strong and leave it all out there. Thank you for watching.
Good morning, guys. So we just finished the arm day hotel gym workout. Pretty good day. Feeling a little bit of like Rice Krispies in my shoulder today. Don't know exactly why that is. Might have to start doing some more like rotator cuff workouts. I mean, I have been carrying about a 30-pound backpack on my back for 4 days. I think the grand total for how much we walked in the last 4 days was around like 28 miles or 20, like almost 30 miles, something like that. So we did a lot of walking. Yeah. So, and with that, pack on your back all day, it's probably put a little bit of tension on my shoulder, maybe tightened it up a little bit. The muscles probably a little tighter than usual. Especially my traps, I've been feeling those things like pulsate all day, like the last 2 days. So, just gonna have my breakfast, 4 egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 10 ounces of my Fairlife chocolate milk. I'm gonna have my protein shake and creatine here in a second, and that to get packed up and then drive over to my brother's house. So, yeah, I was gonna do an ab workout. I might do that once I get to my brother's house. Just do it there, because at the end of this workout, I was feeling a little bit of a twinge in my left abdomen. So we'll just wait till we get there, and then maybe I'll just do a quick at-home ab workout for you guys, because I know that's probably something that a lot of people look up. Um, I mean, I think everyone wants to get abs, so so yeah. If you are just starting working out, don't be uh, don't be too worried about having abs. Like abs, yeah, it's nice, but you have to be pretty low body fat percentage, and yeah, just because you can't see your abs doesn't mean that you're not healthy, and it's going to take a while. So don't don't if you're coming from a higher weight trying to lose weight. Now, if you're thinner already, you might see your abs a little bit. If you're trying to gain weight, I guess you're gonna try to lose your abs because you're trying to gain weight. And if you're trying to bulk and you start losing your abs, don't like freak out about it. Just finish the bulk and then you can cut back down to get more muscular, and then have your abs again. But I guess that's something that I've dealt with for a while is you don't want to like flip flop too fast on cutting or bulking, because then you just don't go anywhere. Because like you're cutting, you're like, oh man, I'm looking thinner and stuff like that. But then you're like, but I'm losing strength, I'm looking smaller. And then on the bulk side, it's like, well, I'm losing my abs, or I'm kind of, I don't look as shredded, stuff like that. It's just part of the process. I mean, you're gonna have the benefits of on the bulk. You're gonna lift heavier weights. You're probably gonna feel a little more energized. But yeah, you're gonna also probably fill out clothes better, but you might not exactly look as shredded and have your abs anymore. But then when you cut down, you're gonna lose some strength. Not too much. You don't want to lose too much strength, obviously, but you might lose a little bit. You might look smaller in clothes. You might have less energy, but that's just all part of the process. And flip flopping back and forth is just going to leave you exactly where you are, and you're never going to make any progress either way. So, just trust it, do it, cut down for a while, and then you can bulk back up. Yeah. So, I mean, even my curls and stuff, I was a little bit less strong today, but I mean, I'm probably a little dehydrated still from the last 4 days walking all those miles with a pack on in direct sunlight in cornfields. So, I mean, I'm probably going to be a little bit weaker, but it's not something to freak out about. So, chocolate milk's in the Subway cup. um, but yeah, so we hit arms today. Did basically all the exercises I wanted to do. Got a good pump. Feel better today. After taking that rest day. Yeah, I mean, you can have your plan, but there's going to be things that you can't plan for. Like, I didn't know exactly that I was going to be walking 30 miles in 3 days. So then I had to adjust a little bit on my food intake, my training plan, how many days, or if I take a rest day, how heavy and intense I'm going to go. Because I also have to, you don't want to wear your body down to the point where you can't do anything, right? Now, that's not saying don't go hard. You should push yourself all the way up to that line. Don't go over the line, and then you'll, get sick or hurt or something like that, and then you'll just lose all the progress. But you want to work up right to that line where you're almost doing too much, but you're not, and you're able to sustain it, and that's how you're gonna make progress. And it can be difficult to find that line. It's just something that's trial and error. So the more you work out, the more in tune you'll become with your body, and then you can make those choices a little bit more effectively, I think. like I said, the last 2 or 3 days or whatever in the gym in the morning, I have not done my cardio on the stationary bike. Didn't need to. I was already. I mean, was walking 10 miles a day. I don't need to do 30 minutes on a stationary bike. I mean, things like that. You can change things up. If you're at work and you're having a very laborious job and you're getting cardio in basically all day, then you might not need to do cardio at the gym. But people who don't, have a job that they're moving around a lot, you might want to do some cardio. But I would say at jobs where you're sitting around a lot also, you might not need to take as many rest days. Now, if you're in construction or doing something outside where you're, walking 30 miles, stuff like that, you might need to add a rest day in every once in a while, just because your body won't be able to stick with that, you know, progressive, that over, like you're just loading yourself up with too much, and your body will break down at some point. Like I said, I mean, I kind of dealt with that and got sick for about 4 months, which I think really kind of set me back for a while. But I'm getting over that now and trying to do better to not push myself that hard. But I don't really know what else to say today. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I might do an ab workout for you guys later and then add it into this video. But if not, I'll do it tomorrow. Hopefully before I have to start moving an entire house tomorrow. We'll see. I'm hoping to get a workout in. If not, I'm not helping move. I have to get to the gym, get that pumped. No negotiation about that. So they better let me get in the gym, get my pump, and then I'll help them. But I'm just kidding. But I hope I can get a workout in. I think I will. I'm pretty good about making sure I get in the gym. It's almost I don't know, kind of obsessive about it. So if I don't go to the gym, I'll be like, man, I didn't go to the gym all day. And that's where you want to get. You want to get to the point where you're like forcing yourself to take rest days. Like it used to be like, I don't really want to go to the gym. Like you'd have to force yourself to go to the gym. And even nowadays, sometimes like when I have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I am like, man, I'm tired. I'd rather sleep right now. But get yourself in the gym. You start getting that pump in. Just show up. Like you don't need to be motivated all the time, because motivation is like fleeting. You're not gonna be motivated all the time. So just get yourself to the gym or starting the workout. Take your pre-workout or something like that. Because once you take your pre-workout and you get all that caffeine in you, if you don't work out, you're gonna be like tweaking for a while. So just go, get there, start the workout, and halfway through the workout or by the end of the workout, you're gonna be like, man, I am glad I went to the gym today. And it just gives you a sense of accomplishment. If you listen to anything like David Goggins or Jocko Willink or something like that, they talk about winning small battles all day, which kind of goes into the whole brick by brick analogy that I had mentioned before. You wake up on time, you don't hit the snooze button. That's one battle won. Now, if you hit the snooze button, you already lost. You start your day off with a loss. You don't hit the snooze button, you get up, you go to the gym. That's 2 wins right there. You get your meals in, that's 3 wins. You go to work, 4. You just keep building on that, and you'll feel better because you're accomplishing things. For me, I mean, I've never been more depressed in my life when I was just sitting at home all day, watching TV, playing video games, eating junk food, drinking alcohol. Um, there's nothing worse than that. I mean, I do like video games. Don't get me wrong. Like I do play some video games, but when you do it all day, every day, um, it can be a kind of a hole you get into. And also, you're spending all this time leveling up your character in the game. Why not put that energy into leveling up your own self? In your game, you have millions of dollars, you have all these nice cars, you have, you're shredded with six pack, all this other kind of stuff. But in real life, you're just sitting there playing a video game. Why not try to do all that stuff in real life? You might not be able to obtain it, maybe, but you don't really know until you try. So, shoot for the stars, hope you hit the moon. Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, that's why with this YouTube channel, I don't know if it will ever be anything or if it's just going to be something for me to watch and back and kind of see how I progress over the years. But I mean, we'll see. So, I mean, I have hope and faith. So, just try to be better each and every day. That's all you can do. So, till I see you guys for maybe the dinner meal, I'm not sure if I'll do one tonight. I might do a car talk or something like that on my way to the my brother's house. But I get to see my cat today, actually, Daisy. I haven't seen her in a year and a half. My brother's been watching her for me while I've been on the road working. So, looking forward to that. Just add that in. But till the next time, stay pumped, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next time.